Hi, did you know you can design your album in minutes with AlbumTeller? Let me show you how step by step. Let's start by setting your preferences. If you're using AlbumTeller for the first time, we advise you to set all the preferences here in accordance with your needs and the way you work. After doing this, just click on Save and let's go to the next step. Let's start by creating a project. You just click here on New. If your lab is already on the directory, all you need to do is select the format and all the sizes and measurements are already defined. If not, you can do it here. Just start by giving a name to the project and we click on Start. The next step is importing the photos and creating the chapters. Before we import the photos, let me talk to you about the chapters. Chapters, it's a really useful tool for you to create your album faster. Here we have a few templates that will help you create the different chapters for each story. If you want to, you can create your own presets for templates and save them for later as a template. Also, you can skip this and import folders of photos and each folder will create a chapter. Let's do this. We will import some photos already divided into several folders. Each folder will create a chapter. Now I just need to verify each chapter, see if everything is the way exactly I want. If not, I can upload more photos, change the color or the name of the chapter, or just leave it as it is and go to the next step. Now it's time to send the photos to your clients so that they can choose the photos that will be used in the album. Just click here, Gallery, and you can enter the name to the gallery, select a photo for the cover, the event date, and the language. After having this done, click on Next and add the client information. Set a minimum and a maximum of photos and send the invitation to the customer. The gallery is being created and the next step will be creating the album after the customer selects the photos. Let's wait for the customer's answer. Your client will receive an email with a PIN and a link to access the gallery. Apart from that, you can also use WhatsApp to send this link for the customer to select the gallery. Let's enter the link and the customer should start selecting the photos. For each photo that is selected, it will be marked in green and the customer will know exactly how many photos they have selected and how many in total they need to select. Let's select a few photos. Everything is already organized by chapter. The customer will be able to see every chapter. The customer just reviews the selection and confirms it. And that's it. The selection is done. Now it's up to you. Now that you know that the client has already selected the gallery of photos for the album and you have been notified, as you see here, that the selection has been submitted, let's create the album. Here you need to select between the automatic and the manual mode. The automatic mode will design the album automatically with the chapters that you have created. The manual mode will open a blank page where you will drag and drop each photo page by page. So that we can be fast, in this case, we will use the automatic mode. AlbumTeller suggests 15 sheets for the number of photos that you have. If you want to, you can increase or reduce the number of pages. In here, you can also see how many pages you have per chapter. If you want to, just by moving these white dots, you can increase or reduce the number of pages per chapter. And this is it. We are ready to start. Let's build our album in seconds. So on the automatic mode, like I said, on the left, you have the chapters preview. Here you can import photos, add sheet, remove sheet, lock the chapter, rename, change color, and delete. You can see the whole list here on the left. On the right, you have the styles. You can adjust the gap, the border, and the border color and apply this to all pages. In the center, you have the editor, the design layout that you can edit by double-clicking on each page. Let's edit one page and see how it goes. So on the sides of the editor, you have all the tools that you can use to personalize your layout. You can shuffle here or here, and you are seeing different combinations for each page. But if you want to see combinations for the whole sheet, you can use this tool, or if you want to see them all, just click here. Here you have several possible combinations for this number of photos, and if you click on Load More, you can see more. As soon as you find the one that you love, just click here and it will automatically apply. If you want to, you can still, inside each possible template, shuffle it to see if there are other combinations that you like better or that it will look better for these photos. Just click here on Apply and it will be applied. And this is it for this page. It's okay. Now let's edit another one and check on other tools. Okay, now let's edit this page. We have already seen this shuffle button, but we can also adjust the gap, the space between the photos, the padding, the space until the limit of the page, and add some border to the photos. And you can also change the color. You can also change the mode, expand it or not, and align it automatically to the left, to the center, or to the right. Now let's split the pages, the sheet, because we want to work each page separately. You just need to click here to unlink the styles and we can work each page separately. On this page, I'm going to delete the photos. The reactive photos engine will be adjusting the layout. I can also adjust the padding. And that's it for this page. Now let's see other possible combinations for the other page and switch the format to a square photo on this one. Okay, let's adjust the same padding for this page. I can also edit every photo on an external editor, clicking here on the pencil and delete it, for instance, if I want to. Let's delete this photo and the layout looks perfect for me. Now all the pages are good, but now I want to switch to the manual mode because I want to continue to personalize the layout, the design. Let's do it. Let's change to manual mode. If you switch to manual mode, keep in mind that you will not be able to return to the automatic mode. On the manual mode, you have all the tools that you have on the automatic mode, but the disposition is slightly different. For instance, the chapters will show here on the bottom, and they are separated into tabs. One of the things that you can do on the manual mode is, for instance, switch the place where the page is on the album. And this is something that you can do on the manual mode. Everything else is similar and all the tools are the same. You can add more pages here, import more photos here, and continue to work and personalize your album until it's done. Now that the design is ready, let's share it with the customer so that they can see it, approve, or request changes. Just click here on proofing and the preview will be generated for you to share with the customer. Now let's understand all the tools that you have and the options that you have before sharing the album with your customer. Making the album public means that no login will be required. You can use it, for instance, for a portfolio to share with everyone that you want to. No PIN, no login will be required. If you select the option Disable Changes Requests, you can share the album with your customer, but the customer won't be able to request changes. If you want to disable the chat, means that you cannot communicate with your customer using the chat inside the proofing from AlbumTeller. And here, send all copies of all emails means that if you select this option, you will receive a copy in BCC of all emails sent by you and the platform to the guests, I mean the customers. Approval deadline. This is very important because this is the deadline that you set for the customer to send you the approval or the requests for changes that the customer may have. You can set the deadline here and the customer will be pushed to approve the album until this date. And also the language, you can select the language here. Let's go to the next step. The next step, it's the message to the customer. You can write it here. And also, as we have already sent the gallery to the customer, we have already the email information here. But if you want to, you can have other guests to receive this invitation. You also have the option of skipping the email invitation and sending it, for instance, via WhatsApp. Now the album is getting ready to be shared with the customer. Let's wait and see how it goes. Okay, let's see how the customer receives the proofing request and how can the customer request for changes. So this is how the customer receives the preview of the album. They receive an email if you decide to send it by email or via WhatsApp, a pin to access the album, and this is what they see. They can see here the album by clicking here and the arrows and request the changes if you allow it and talk to you via chat if you also allow it. Now on this page, let's see, customer wants a request to change a request. This photo, they want to change it. They can select a new photo directly from the gallery. Let's see here one. This one, for example. the change has been made. This customer has already requested some changes. Let's continue. Customer doesn't want this page, so let's get here. They select the page, action, delete. They can also leave comment. And I will show you on the photographer's side how it will be received. Now let's see on your side how you receive the notifications. Here on the dashboard of your projects, you can see that there is one marked in red, which still has some changes to make. We have already made some. Let me show you how the remaining changes can be done. You can access here to notification center. I have already then resolved these two tasks. There are still two to resolve. Let's click here. Customer wants these photos to change. I just need to confirm and accept. Already accepted. I can make some adjustments here. Okay, resolved. Now the customer also asks to delete this page. I'm going to delete it. And it's done. Everything is done. I'm going to update the proofing so that the customer can accept the changes and approve the album. The customer receives again the album, the changes are made, customer double checks it, and since now everything is perfect, they will approve it. Let's see how you see it on your side. The album shows them in green. It means it's ready to export. All they need to do is click on export. You will receive some notifications that you may want to keep. If you want to, just click ignore and select a folder for the photos of the album. If you want to give it a name, and export, and that's it. The album will be exported and it's ready for you to send it to the laboratory. If you still have some doubts or if you still want to explore our tools, let us know and our team will be happy to assist you.